Grind boys. Y'all ready? Let's go. Grind guards, sing your praise to the most high. Hang the business on at they neck like a bow tie. A gift to the game, so I keep a bow tie.
Hey, and welcome to the Opt to Serve radio show. I am Tyrone Robinson, your host, here with
Shana Martin
of
Unforgettable Moments Event Planning, half of
the
half
best,
of the business.
the best in what space?
I do event planning. I do the event planning part.
Gotcha. So thanks for coming in. We're definitely glad to have you today. We're going to start the new year off right. So if you are planning to have an event, tune in now. If you are planning to have an event or attend an event, tag someone, share this video, share the post, because we have the best of the best. One half of the best of the best.
Yes.
Is that true?
My other half is my business partner, Shana Martin. She's the event designer.
Okay. So share with us what inspired you guys to start your business and how that started, from the thought phase all the way up until business branding, all the way through to delivering on your services.
So anyone that's in their own business, that own their own business, know that getting into a business is not easy. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. What can I say for me and Shana is that we started doing events years ago and even leading up. So for 2 years, we did events for family and friends. We discussed with one another that it was something that we had a passion for. So we decided to go into business together, and that's when we built Unforgettable Moments Event Planning.
Okay. And since then, since then? When did you guys actually start your business?
So we started discussing our business last year's summer. Our first event was actually a bridal shower that we did together in the summertime in a tent outside in the heat. And you know what? It actually went pretty well. One of our clients that we did it for, her testimony is actually on our website, and she stated that we did very well on it.
And your website is?
www.unforgettablemomentsep.com.
Okay.
So that is our website. Thanks to Shana. She's the one that did it. But I can say that in October is when our business actually became an LLC, a limited liability company. And from then on, we've just been working hard and doing what we have to do.
Okay, so what are some of the different services you guys provide, and who are your customers?
So different services we provide is we do events and we do wedding. So with the wedding planning, we have different packages. Our first package that we have is full event planning package. So what that means is that the bride calls us up. She doesn't want to plan the wedding. She wants us to do it. So from beginning to end, that's what we do it. And the second one we have is partial planning. So what that is that the bride started planning her wedding, but she still needs that assistance and help from us. Then we have day of coordination. What that is that the bride wants to relax. She just wants someone to come in and just plan out the entire day. And then we have free consultation, which we give the brides to help them if they need help on how to plan their wedding or if they need our help. Now with the events, we do different ones. We do bridal showers, we do baby showers, birthday parties, holiday parties. Any event you could think of, we will do it. Because we've done some of them before. And
Okay.
We're up for doing anything new as well.
So what's your favorite?
Let's see. I think our favorite would be, I don't know. We've done birthday parties and holiday parties before. But I think birthday parties would be our favorite, pulling it off.
Tell me about that. Tell me why.
So I think for birthday parties, what it is that it's a special moment for younger people and even older people, and it's their day. It's their moment. And they want to have it special so that when people leave, they're always talking about what happened that day. So if someone in high school, they're sweet 16, they want people to talk about their event all throughout, even till summer. So we try to make that event unforgettable for them and their guests.
Okay. Tell me about your most successful birthday party and the outcome, and how the person or people felt afterwards, what they share with you. What are some things you observed from your end, and how that made you feel, and if it went into your decision to create a business and really push forward with this new business.
I could say most of the birthday parties I've done was for my family, and it was more, I didn't really go into the planning. It was more running the errands, setting up. The last birthday party I'd done was for my goddaughters, and I had 2 hours to set up that birthday party. And let me tell you, that wasn't easy. It was to decorate it, and it was outside. So I had to decorate a gazebo outside with balloons, with just setting up tables. I did have help when people came, but it was just me just trying to get everything done with people coming in the end. But my aunt, let's just say, she really liked the decoration and really liked me setting up.
Okay. So when you set up, are you choosing the colors? Are you choosing the themes? Are you going with what people offer as suggestions? What are you doing? How's that coming together?
What we do is we sit down with the client and we have a few questions that we ask them. We ask them, do you have a theme in mind? Do you have a color in mind that you would like to do for your event? Do you want to do maybe table covers, chair covers? So we have to sit down with the client and know exactly what they would want, and then we tell them what. So some people, I can say, aren't realistic with what they want, so we have to kind of help them to push in, okay, so this is what you want. Mm-hmm. This is what can be done.
Is this unrealistic as far as vision, or unrealistic as far as vision with budget?
The budget. So let's say someone gives us a budget and they want all these things.
Like they want an elephant with $2,500.
And their budget maybe is, let's say their budget is $10,000, right? And they, and they want, maybe for their party, like you said, they want an elephant and they want various elephants. We have to let them know that, okay, we're going to give you maybe an estimate price of what it is for that elephant, and then what else you want for your party. Is that elephant really matters for your party, or does this really matter for your party? So we give them an option of what really matters the most in the end.
So what's the most extravagant request you've received thus far? Maybe you have been asked for an elephant. Maybe not. What's the craziest thing you've heard so far? Or maybe not crazy, but the big ticket item. What's the biggest you've run across so far, and how'd you deliver on that?
Well, right now, being that our business just started, we haven't really, and it's the new year, we haven't really gotten any inquiries yet from clients. But I could say for one wedding I'm doing, her budget is a certain amount, and we just have to work with it. Mm-hmm. And I have gone with her through consulting and seeing what she wants, and I have had to tell her that, hey, I know you want this, but with your budget, we can say that maybe this is what you can get. It's just letting them know from the beginning, this is what you can get. Because if you don't, and it goes down the line later on,
right?
That's what they're gonna expect.
Absolutely. So you guys service the greater Philadelphia area. Where else are you guys servicing thus far?
So we service in the Lehigh Valley area, down in the Poconos, in Reading, Allentown, Bethlehem, anywhere down there. We're servicing New York and New Jersey as well.
Okay.
Because my business partner does live in Yonkers, so she is out there. So if we do get a client out there, she can meet up with the client and speak to the client, and I can still travel out there as well.
So what's the phone number people can reach you?
So they can reach us at 570-588-0594. That is our number. We actually do have our email address, unforgettablemomentsep@gmail.com.
Okay. So what separates Unforgettable Moments from the rest of the pack? I'm sure there's a bunch of people in your space, like most consulting and services out there. Why should people consult with you?
I can say with us, and what me and my business partner have spoken about, and something she has said, and it was great when she said it, what makes us different is that when we do an event or a wedding for any of our clients or customers, we treat it as we're doing it for any of our family or friends.
Right.
You have to treat it as saying, in the end, we want to see you happy. We generally want you to know that this event is important to us, and it's something that's going to be important to you and memorable and unforgettable. So we want your loved ones and yourself to say, wow, they did a great job. This is something that we're going to always remember.
That makes sense. What's on your wish list for 2017? If you could have the most memorable year in business, considering it is your first year, what would that look like? What events would you have the opportunity to do? What's that look like for you?
I can say in 2017, we would like to gain more clientele, as well as build our business enough where we can acquire more employees that can help us just make our business grow and become bigger.
Okay.
Because right now it's just me and my business partner, but
Right.
we'll work on that.
So if you were to hire more employees, what would they be doing?
We could say maybe someone that can be an office assistant, administrative assistant, anyone that can work in the office, and at times someone that maybe can help set things up, take things down, so that can run to appointments or anything that we need.
Okay. What are some of the credentials that you and your partner have that may set you apart from the everyday event planner or people offering services in this space?
I mean, every event planner has their own unique ability that they can handle an event or run an event.
Certifications, education?
Well, I know with me, between both of us, we have over 10 certifications. With myself, I'm into learning more. So I have my certification in wedding planning, marketing, public relations, networking, events organizer. With her, she has her certification in wedding planning, event designing, project management, and even networking events organizer. So we're into learning more about the business and how to help our business grow.
Okay. I think personally it's important to be able to put those certifications up front, just as a matter of just trustability, if you will, if that's a word. It is now, if it isn't. January 11th, that became a word. But seriously, I think it's really important to be able to communicate with people or to people the amount of time and investment you've spent on yourselves.
Yes.
Because I think in any business, it's not only important, it's necessary to create the competitive advantages that you may need to set you guys apart from other people in this space, or any service offering space. It's either credibility or it's experience. If you have both, that's even better. So as you guys are growing, to be able to start with the credibility that you guys have is really important and crucial. Have you guys run into the occasion where that has been a deal breaker or a deal maker?
For credibility? Not as of right now, not yet. As I said, we're still growing in our business. It's 2017, so we're hoping for the best for our business. But I can say that there are a few people that have looked into our business, but it's always about what they may like or may not like. With the wedding planning, we just started the wedding planning. We are actually featured on the knot.com, weddingwire.com, and Gay Weddings by Wedding Wire. So we just got on there. So that's where some of our inquiries are coming from. So there are people looking into us. So the one wedding that we will be doing, she found us on the Knot. So there are people that are looking for our services.
Okay. And I hear you're getting married soon. Are you guys in charge of that? Or
No. So so my wedding, I can say, is it's more of leaving it up to someone else, because it is a destination wedding, and it just makes it easier for myself, and because I just wanted it that way.
I hear you.
But I do have some say into it, because it is my wedding, so
course.
here and there. But I can say that no, it would have been good, but easier for myself while doing my business, so it's much better for me.
Okay. what are some things in your business that you've learned thus far? I know it's new, but you have experience that predates you opening and beginning your business. What are some things that you've learned from a business standpoint and from a personal standpoint as it relates to recognizing this as your true passion?
So I can say, before we started this, as I stated before, we did do it for family and friends. And it was just when we just realized it's something that we wanted to do. And sometimes it's hard to separate business from personal, but I know in the end, it's a business. It's something that I want to do, and it's something that I am passionate about, and it's something that people just have to understand that this person is doing it out of hard work and dedication, and they're using their time to want to do this. So people just have to understand that this is what they want to do.
I hear you. What are some words of encouragement you could deliver to people who are discovering what their passions are in terms of business and are looking to make the same leap forward that you guys have made this year or last year within the last 6 months?
So I would say, with me and my business partner, we took a chance doing this. When you get into a business with someone or even yourself, it's all about taking chances. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know what's going to happen. But in the end, you should always think positive that something good will come out of it. Or if you put hard work into it and dedication, and because you're so passionate about it, you got to know this is something that I wanted to do, so I'm going to work hard at it. I'm going to do it. It's all about taking chances. So we took a chance, and we're working on it, and we're just going to keep going. It's all about, that's what I feel. It's all about taking chances.
I hear that. And how do you feel so far? You feel pretty confident? You motivated? It's every day. You're waking up with opportunity eyes, and you're saying, this is going to be the day we get this, or it's going to be this amount of effort that gets me to this point. How's your day-to-day mindset? What's your mentality like since you've been on the job, per se?
If my business partner was here, she would have so many things coming out of her mind. She's so creative. She's every day we're talking. It's just something new that one of us thought of or come off. So if she has something new, I'll say, oh, what about, let's do this. What if we do that? She goes, that's so great. I wasn't even thinking of that. But I can say with us, every day, I can say with me, I'm doing this part-time. With her, it is part-time. She does have a full-time job, but she loves this. Like, her weekends is just unforgettable moments. Sometimes it takes up a lot of her weekends, but I can say with us waking up every day, wake up early, I'm on my computer.
Right.
I'm on my computer either on blasting my business out there or looking at appointments or looking on our website, seeing someone inquire, or even just making appointments, making calls. Mostly every day, that is what I'm doing. Because that is what running a business is about. It's like every day you're trying to find a way to make your business get out there and find a way to get clients. And that's what you need to do. If you're passionate about something and you're not really working hard at it, so what is the point of you doing it?
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I think. I mean, some people might not agree with me, but...
Well, it's very hard to be passive and run a business successfully, although everyone has their definitions of success. So maybe that's a good question. What's your definition of success? Daily and also in business. What's success to you? Is success putting your best foot forward every day, no matter the outcome, or is success something that's quantifiable? What is it?
I can say it hasn't been easy. We are just starting, so we haven't gotten the clientele that we want, but we're pushing hard to get the clientele that we feel that we would like. So every day it is not always as busy. Sometimes it's not a busy day, but I try to keep myself busy. We try to see what new can we market out there to get our name out there. What meetings can I go to network? So I still try to do that. Being that it's a new year, I'm trying to still network, learn every day. I can say this because being my busy week for me. Just trying to do this, trying to make sure we are up to par with everything with our marketing. It's not easy, but sometimes it can be stressful, sometimes it can be happy. It's just ups and downs with the business. But just all I can say, it's different for everybody what success means to them. It's just different for how they work, how they go about wanting to make their business successful, how they want to be successful.
Absolutely. So you talked about clients quite a bit. And for me in my business, I sort of have an idea of what a perfect client looks like to me in various aspects of my business. At this point, maybe there's about 8 or 9 aspects of my business that I have 8 or 9 different, I call them client avatars. Just a perfect customer. If I woke up and got this customer tomorrow, I'd be really excited about it. So who is your perfect customer? What do they look like? Where do they live? What's their budget? What event are they interested in throwing? Tell me about that.
Honestly, I didn't even think about that.
Think about it now. Share it with us all.
I don't know what
Does that person have
as I can say,
50 grand to spend?
I know with me and my partner, this is something for both of us, because both of us would have to come up with what the perfect customer would be for our business. I mean...
Well, be selfish now. It's on you.
But she's watching. She's
it's
like,
on you. She won't mind.
I don't know.
Are they
someone that's
asking for elephants?
Someone that's understanding, meaning understanding about what can or cannot happen. A budget, it all depends on the event. If it was a wedding, maybe a budget, maybe they say, I want my wedding to go off with maybe 60,000 or 50 to 60,000.
When you say 50 to 60,000, what pops in your head? Because I'm not in the event planning space, but I'm getting that elephant if I have 50 to 60,000. What's in your head when you say, all right, this person wants to invest 50 to 60 grand into their special day? To you, what's that event look like? What are you
want me to
doing?
make a rundown? Okay.
I want to know what's in your head. I want to know or explore the creative side of what you're doing.
But I'm not the creative one. The creative one is my business partner. I plan it, and she designed it. She goes, okay, we're gonna have this, and I go, okay, we're gonna make sure it's here at this time.
Well, it's your time now. You've got all the cameras.
Let's see.
Is there a red carpet? Is there sand? Are we on a beach? Is it snowing? Is it hot? What's going on?
So let's say somebody wants, sometimes some people like summer weddings. You want summer weddings. They want flowers down. They want the overpass where the gazebo is at. Sometimes they want that. Let's say... Now that's only the ceremony part.
Okay.
So they're going down. There's flowers down. There's a red carpet. They are. If it's in a church, it's different. It just depends on the setting of how it is. But if it was the reception area, you would maybe have chandeliers coming down. You would have a backdrop for when people have photo booths. You would they would want that because nowadays everybody at their wedding they want the photo booth. You have table covers, you have chair covers, you have centerpieces. Let's see. I'm only going to give you a little bit because, as I stated, my business partner is the creative one. She's the designer.
And what's her name again?
Shana Martin. She's the one.
And
if anybody want any designing, go ask Shana.
And how can you reach her?
You can reach Shana same way at Unforgettable Moments EP.com. That's www or unforgettablemomentsep@gmail.com.
Okay, continue.
That's most I can tell you.
Okay.
Because I'm planning it with the design. That's why she does the design part, because her mind just goes off. It's just I go, okay, this is what the customer will like. The customer will like these type of centerpieces. She goes, okay, I'm gonna set it up as this way.
Okay.
And then she'll show me, and I'll go, wow, that's beautiful. So she does that.
Okay.
And so what what needs to be done, just planning.
Gotcha.
Same.
So, we talked about your wish list. We talked about your passion. We talked about your motivation. What else is behind Unforgettable Moments? What else is there in the day-to-day that is making it work as a business and as a service? What else is behind it? You know, for me in business, at this point, I believe this is year 4-ish or something like that. At this point, I think each year has presented something different to me as far as what motivates me per se. Maybe one year it was money, and maybe I took fewer contracts at a bigger price point and said I'll dedicate myself to these 2 clients for the same amount of money that maybe the following year I dedicated to 10 projects. Now it's more unlimited because I have more resources and more people, and so now my focus has gone to how could I create for all of my partners. Obviously I still benefit, but now my focus has switched to creating more for the people that support me and my business, so that it's a business done better together model. Okay. So since October, has your reference point changed at any time? Are you thinking differently January 11th than you did in October? Is something more important to you now than it was last year?
I think I could say with us, we're trying to do more. So I could say next month, February, in Philadelphia, we are doing a wedding showcase. We were referred by one of our friends. We said, yes, we're going to do it. So right now, that's what we're doing. We're getting ourselves prepared, what we need. So I think for us, what we wanted to do in 2017 is do more showcases. Get our name out there, do showcases. So they have one in New York. Maybe we're trying to do that. We're trying to get our name out in New York. Right now we're working on making a brochure. Different types of marketing we're gonna do. Book. So we have a lot of different goals. We say book a few weddings for 2018, or even book 2 weddings for this year. So right now we're hoping, we have one right now. We're hoping to get maybe another one or a third one. We're hoping on doing that. We're hoping on trying to do that. But every day, we're just seeing what we're trying to do. So every day we're coming up with different ideas of what we want to do.
Okay, so it's still pretty
an idea we had maybe last week is going to be different than this week.
Okay.
It's just more of our minds are just working.
All right, so it sounds like you're still trying to develop focus. More specifically, what your talents are best used for, and be able to capitalize on that market and sort of own it, no matter where it is, per se. If someone were to mention a destination event, would you guys be open to it, or are you just sticking to...
No, we actually would. I can say we maybe have never done it, but not saying we won't try and do it.
Right.
We try to do as best as we can. We try to work as hard as we can. We're up to not anything, but if it's something that we say, maybe something that we can't do, then we will tell the client, right now this is something that we're unable to do.
Right.
But if we say, maybe we should try it, we'll say we will do as best as we can, but we're going to work hard on making this event unforgettable.
I like that. Me have never thrown an event in my life that I can think of. What sort of time do you need to be able to consider an event and pull it off? Is a wedding a year? Is it 2 years? Is it a birthday 3 weeks, same day?
Okay, so
what's the deal there? What do you guys prefer?
Timelines are different. For a wedding, you are actually supposed to have a year to plan the wedding, because it's a timeline for everything. So let's say someone has a wedding coming up. Now, she just informed us that she wanted to plan her wedding. So We have 7 to 8 months to plan a wedding. But we know we can do it because her budget isn't over extreme, or her wedding isn't over extreme. And it's actually located here in Philadelphia. So it's not too much. But if it's a wedding that they say, I want this, I want that, they want over the top extreme, that takes about a year to plan, because we have to make sure we have the right vendors. We have to make sure to even tell the vendors, because sometimes you might have a caterer that might have a wedding that day. You have to let them know. For a birthday party and any other event, if it's a birthday party, a bridal shower, bachelorette, anything, it's 6 months. So it only takes 6 months to plan a party or an anniversary or anything as that.
Okay.
So wedding is the one that you need more time.
Gotcha. I was sort of thinking that, but again, I have no idea what's involved. I almost try never even to show up. So I really have no idea what goes on at most events. So that's helpful for me to know, or to sort of park in my knowledge base. What other things are you guys into? You've mentioned weddings, you've mentioned birthdays. What's something that is off the radar that if someone presented to you, you'd say, let's give that a try?
So we've never done corporate events.
Okay.
You know, corporate events, you have to deal with HR. In corporate events, you have to deal with HR, because HR is the one that's in charge of making sure the event goes well, and the person that they hire to make sure that it goes well. So we've never actually done that, but we're up to it because we feel like we can do it. We can pull it off.
I hear you. While you're on that, name a few that would be awesome for you to have that opportunity with. Sort of speak it into fruition, if you will. Is it SAP? Would it be Wawa? Who? What's on your dream list if you could do a corporate event tomorrow?
For what business?
Yeah, who would it be? Out of curiosity.
Big corporate.
I mean, we've got plenty of them in the city. Is it Comcast? Who would be special for you guys, or for you?
So many big corporates here. I don't even know. I honestly don't know. It's like, you gotta really think, what corporate do you really want to do? I think if any corporation came or any business came and said that they want us to throw their holiday party, we wouldn't say no. We've thrown a holiday party before.
Okay.
We've done like a small holiday party before, so we have experience in that. A lot of businesses have holiday parties. We've done that before, and I love doing holiday parties. We've set it up. We've had activities where people have done stocking making or anything of that sort, but we've done it before.
Okay. We had a couple questions come in. One was, do you service Delaware?
Yes, we actually will service Delaware, since it's right there.
It is right
Pretty
there.
cool. Yes.
Another question is, can you plan an engagement party?
Actually can plan an engagement party. I am engaged. So that has come to mind. Thank you. That has come to mind, but we're up for planning an engagement party because we've done a bridal shower. So, it's not too different. It's kind of the same, but not too different because you have to...
Tell me the difference.
So the difference with the bridal shower, it's mostly just women. And it's not... With the engagement party, I know with that you have to invite the groom's family and the bride's family. And then you have to you can have it catered, you can set up a buffet, all of that. With the bridal shower, it's not as much. With that, you can have it all depends. You can either have it catered or the family can choose to cook food. So that's kind of like the difference. It's just a difference in the food and the setup of how it is.
Okay. What's your preference, caterer or family cook? What makes it easier for you?
I know when me and my business partner did a bridal shower, the family cooked, and it was so good. It was really good. But it all depends on what the bride would want.
Of course.
It all depends on what they would want. So I can't really say which one is better. Because family cooking is pretty good because they save money. So it's the family doing it. But it all depends on where you have it as well. Because sometimes if you have it in a hall that does their own catering, they may not allow that.
Right.
But if you have it in somewhere outside of a family member's house and you have a tent or anything up, then that'll be fine. It just all depends on the place.
Absolutely. I had a question beyond that. It escaped me a little bit, but it'll come back. But
It's okay.
when you're doing these things, what makes... I'm trying to understand process. Process is really important to me. So what makes your guys' process among the best, or among those that should be considered? Do you guys spend more time consulting, getting to know the person, knowing their needs more? Are you building relationships in the beginning, or are you just taking what the person is asking you to do, going back to the drawing board, and coming back with your own sort of ideas or plans, and then sort of meshing together and then going from there? What is your process?
So I can say what I do is both me and my business partner does consulting. She does consulting on the designing side, and I do it on the planning side. The reason why is because she wants to get an idea of what that client really wants.
Right.
So when it's all done, they got what they wanted. She has done what they needed. So with me with her, she will sit down with you as long as she can, face to face, and write down exactly, and she will map it out exactly what you want and show it to you. Is this what you would like? So you can have an idea that she knows exactly what you need.
Okay.
With me, with the planning, I do follow-ups. So if I had a conversation with you on Monday, I would want to do a follow-up the next week after, because I looked into what you would like, and now I want to follow up and let you know. Then I'm going to do a follow-up with you weeks later saying, okay, I looked into some more stuff. So it's kind of every month following up with the client, or every 2 weeks letting them know exactly what you have done. So we do it. What we do in event planning is that it's called a timeline, an agenda that you give to the client, or that the client sees every month what you're trying to do to lead up to their event.
Gotcha.
So they are aware, and that you're aware yourself. Today, this is what I need to do, or this week, this is what I need to do.
Right.
This is what you said you're going to do, so this is what you have to do.
Okay. And that question came back to me, so I'll ask it now. Do you guys, when people invest in your services, are you coming with a camera person? Are you coming with your own people? Are you at a point right now, I know it's really early, but I don't know how you started, but are you at a point in your business where if someone called you today and said, I need something in 6 months, do you already have the resources to deliver minimally? Meaning you have a camera person, you have a caterer, you have whatever it takes to do something successful without even having an idea of what they need. So to provide the basic of service, are you guys already insulated that way?
So me and my business partner are both in a sorority. So we do know a few people in our sorority, or even few friends that actually does photography, actually does videography, or is a DJ, or does catering. So we do have a few people in mind. So let's say as soon as we hear somebody says they have a wedding, and I go, do you want a DJ? We will call that person up, say, hey, are you available on this day, because this person needs a DJ?
Okay.
And they would say, yes, I'm available on this day. So as soon as we hear that that person doesn't have that vendor available. So what we do, as I stated before, in our packages, so in the full planning package, we would list the vendors that the person may need, and we would say, okay, if you don't have that vendor, we can provide this vendor. In the partial planning, it shows that we can provide these vendors, but if you have it, it's okay.
Okay.
So as event planners, we build relationships with vendors. So when an event does come, we already have that relationship built to say, hey, remember that last time when I gave you that? Can you do me this favor, or are you available this time to do this event? If not, then that's what you do. You're in a planner. You go and you plan ahead, and you go and search for another caterer, or another DJ, or photographer, videographer, whatever it is.
So I assume this is also a part of your day-to-day when you're working from your office. You're saying to yourself, this year being 2017, January 11th, I have this many goals that I want to accomplish, and to accomplish these goals successfully, I need this many partners, as I would call them, or resources. That's built into your day-to-day, checking out prospective resources and partners, and just accumulating a resource list for yourself.
So we actually do. My business, we're always ahead. What you guys? My business partner and I have discussed this. We actually are building a vendor list.
Very good.
On her end, she actually is doing that, and we will have that on our website.
Very good.
We're gonna have a way where you can click a link and then go to all the vendors that we have under different categories. So we will be having that available shortly. We are working on that, but right now we have them on a piece of paper. We will be putting that on our website.
Okay, I'll give you points for that.
Thank you. I'm telling you, every day we're always thinking of something new.
Okay.
What we need to do.
So, is there anything that I haven't asked you or led you toward that you would want to share with anybody who's watching, listening, will be listening, referred to, et cetera, et cetera? Is there anything that maybe we haven't mentioned yet?
All I can say is that take a chance with us. We are building ourselves up to get out there, to be out there, and we are a small business. But even though it is just two of us, we always have people that do help us. We are hard workers. Everybody needs events planned. So that's all it is. It's just, here we are. If you need an event planned, we're here for you. Right now we only have one booking, so most of our dates are open. So if you have anything, let us know. We'll fit you right in there. And
once again, how can those people find you, and how can they reach you?
So you can reach us at www.unforgettablemomentsep.com. That is our website. If you go to the home page, as soon as you get there, on the bottom, you can subscribe to any updates that we may have. Once we see your email, if you'd like to contact us, we'll contact you through that. You can also contact us through unforgettablemomentsep@gmail.com. We're definitely good at checking the email. And we also have a phone number, 570-588-0894.
How about social media?
Oh, we have social media too. Our Facebook is Unforgettable Moments Event Planning, LLC. If you go on there, there's a way where you can click to contact us. It'll take you straight to the email or the phone number. If you go, we have our Instagram at Unforgettable Moments EP. You can click contact and you'll be able to contact us from there. And then we have a Twitter, UMEP LLC.
All right, that sounds good. Iris, you have any questions?
What services are you looking to connect with? Like, you have people watching you now, so who are you looking for to build relationships with and businesses with? Call them out now while you have them.
I don't know. We're always up for new vendors. Anyone that has experience in photography, in in catering, DJing, videography, anyone that does linens. So if you know anyone that, when you're at a wedding and those table colors, they're called linens.
Gotcha.
So anyone that knows anyone that does that, we're up for that as well. Anything in entertainment, so if it's a musician, a singer, so anyone has that. Because, sometimes people have birthday parties, they like a singer, or they would like a musician. I've seen it. And that's about it. So anybody that has an experience that we could definitely use, then just contact us.
One more time, where should they contact you?
So you can contact us at www.unforgettablemomentsep.com or Unforgettable Moments Event Planning LLC on Facebook. Our Gmail is unforgettablemomentsep@gmail.com. We also have Instagram at unforgettablemomentsep, where you can click contact and contact us. And then we have a Twitter, UMEP LLC.
So with that, you have no reason to not be able to find these guys. I'd like to thank
we are also located on theknot.com, weddingwire.com, and gayweddings by weddingwire.com.
Very good. And with that, I'd like to thank
Shana Martin,
one half of,
Unforgettable Moments.
and the other half is
Shanna Bridgelow.
for stopping by with us to the Up to Serve radio show.